So moving on to the next topic, you are going to divide a polynomial. இப்போ நம்ம நார்மலா 12 divided by 4 னா என்ன? We'll do 12 divided by 4. 4 3s are 12, 0. இந்த மாதிரி divide பண்ணுவோம். How do you divide a polynomial? You have to know this because it's very very important. இப்போ p of x கொடுத்திருக்கு, g of x கொடுத்திருக்கு. So we are going to basically divide p of x divided by g of x. இப்போ let's see, x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. This is going to be the dividend. இப்போ divisor என்ன? You have x square minus 2. Okay, so in the mari cases la, first of all, you have x cube here and you have x square here. So to make that 0, to make the first term 0, நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? I'm going to multiply by x. Okay, இப்போ x square into x enna, it is going to be x cube, which is going to be the first term. So இதுதான் நம்மளோட logic. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to multiply by x. If I multiply by x, what happens? X square into x is going to be x cube. But remember, you have a minus 2 here. So அதையும் multiply பண்ணணும். So this is basically x square minus 2 into x. So I'm getting x cube minus 2x. Okay. So இந்த இடத்துல minus 2x இருக்கு. But you also have to notice, இந்த இடத்துல x square இருக்கு, இங்க x இருக்கு. Can you cancel that? You cannot cancel. But இந்த இடத்துல x term இருக்கு. So what am I going to do? I'm going to remove this minus 2x and write the minus 2x directly. எங்க x இருக்கோ, I'm going to write it there. Okay. So இப்போ இங்க என்ன ஆகும்? It will become a plus 0. Okay. So how do you solve this? I'm going to subtract the whole equation. So when I subtract, here it becomes a minus. Here it becomes a minus. இங்க already ஒரு minus இருக்கு. So this becomes a plus. So this is the minus that is already there. So the minus becomes a plus. எப்போமே subtract பண்ணும்போது minus becomes a plus. So what happens now? X cube and the x cube gets cancelled. Next we have minus 3x square minus 0. So this is minus 3x square. Then we have 5x plus 2x. So this is going to be plus 7x. Okay, இந்த மாதிரி ரெண்டு டர்மா போடணும். இப்போ now we have x square here, and what is the divisor? Here also we have x square. Now I can multiply by 1. X square by x square and it is going to be 1. But what is the coefficient here? It is going to be minus 3. So the minus 3x square cancel பண்ணனும்னா நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? So what am I going to do? I'm going to do minus 3. So இப்போ இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணா என்ன ஆகும்? I have x square minus 2 times minus 3. So this is going to be minus 3 into x square. இந்த இடத்துல இதை multiply பண்ணா I'm going to have plus 6. But இங்கே தான் constant இருக்கு. கரெக்டா? So இங்கே constant இருக்கிறதுனால என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? I'm going to remove this plus 6, put plus 0, plus 6. Okay, so I'm going to bring this 3 also down. இந்த இடத்துல constant இருக்கிறதுனால நான் இந்த மாதிரி பண்றேன். Okay, we'll solve more questions, you'll understand. இது எடுத்த உடனே கொஞ்சம் காம்ப்ளிகேட்டடா இருக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கும், but it is not. Okay, so this again I'm going to subtract. So இந்த இடத்துல minus இருக்கு, so this becomes a plus. Then you have a plus here, this becomes minus. இந்த இடத்துல இருக்கிற plus, it also becomes minus. Now what happens? I can cancel this. So நம்மளோட main motive என்ன? You have to cancel the first term. So whatever is here, you are going to cancel this. That is the main motive. So first term இங்க cancel பண்றதுக்கு I multiplied by x. Next term cancel பண்றதுக்கு I multiplied by minus 3. புரிஞ்சுதா? Now we have 7x minus 0 is going to be 7x. Then minus 3 minus 6 is going to be minus 9. Okay, இப்போ இதை further எதா பண்ண முடியுமா? So இந்த இடத்துல I'm going to leave it as 7x minus 9. So from this we can write it as, if you divide x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3 divided by x square minus 2 பண்ணா, I'm going to get the quotient to be x minus 3 and the remainder equals 7x minus 9. So இதை எப்படி எழுதலாம்? I can write dividend equals quotient into divisor plus remainder. Okay, இந்த மாதிரி எழுதலாமா? So dividend equals quotient, which is x minus 3 into divisor x square minus 2 plus remainder. Okay, so this is just how to split பெரிய fractions. இப்போ x cube எல்லாம் இருக்கு அப்படின்னா அதெல்லாம் எப்படி split பண்ணணும்னு தெரியணும்ல. So that is why we are doing this. இப்போ let's solve second subsection. You will understand this better. So you have p of x, which is going to be x power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 divided by x square plus 1 minus x. நான் இதை first order எழுதிக்கிறேன். So you have x square minus x plus 1. Okay, to make the first term 0, நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? We are going to multiply by x square. புரிஞ்சுதா? When I multiply by x square, we have x square into x square, which is going to be x power 4. இப்போ எழுதலாமா? So x square into x square is going to be x power 4. Then we have minus x into x square. So we have minus x cube. Then you have 1 plus x square. So this is going to be plus x square. இப்போ நம்மளோட ஈக்குவேஷன்ல என்ன இருக்கு? You see that there is no x cube term. So நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? I'm going to question எழுதும் போதே let us move this and add இந்த இடத்துல plus 0x cube. Okay, it will avoid some confusion. So always do that. Now I'm going to subtract. So subtract panna, this becomes a minus, this plus minus becomes a plus. In that minus irukilla, so that becomes a plus. Then we have plus becomes a minus. Now what happens? The first term gets cancelled. Adhaan nammaloda motive. The first term has to go off. Then 0x cube plus x cube. So you have x cube now. Then minus 3x square minus x square. So it becomes minus 4x square. Okay, it's very very simple. இப்போ next term என்ன இந்த இடத்துல you have x cube, இங்க x square இருக்கு. அப்ப நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? I'm going to add plus x. Okay, when I multiply the x now, I'll have x square into x is going to give me x cube. அதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன இருக்கு? X into minus x is going to be minus x square. Then we have x into 1 which is going to be x. So plus x. So I can also bring this. So we have plus 4x. So this again I'm going to subtract. So this becomes a minus. இந்த இடத்துல minus becomes a plus. Then this becomes a minus. எதனால அப்படி sign மாறுது? Because we are subtracting. Subtract பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகும்? இப்போ 1 minus of minus 2 இருக்குன்னா இந்த minus becomes a plus. கரெக்டா? இதுதான் நம்ம ஷார்ட்கட்ல பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். Okay? So this when I subtract, the first term goes off. So நம்மளோட motive என்ன satisfy ஆயிடுச்சு. We have minus 4x square plus x square. So we have minus 3x square. Then 4x minus x is going to be plus 3x. Okay? இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல என்ன இருக்கு? I see I have minus 3x square. இந்த இடத்துல x square மட்டும் தான் இருக்கு. So I'm going to add a minus 3. So minus 3 போட்டா என்ன ஆகும்? Minus 3 into x square is going to be minus 3x square. Next, minus 3 into minus x is going to be plus 3x. Then I have minus 3 into 1. So we have minus 3. Now I can also bring this 5. So plus 5. இப்போ இது என்ன ஆகும்? The first I have to subtract. The minus becomes a plus. Then we have this is a minus and this also becomes a plus. இப்போ என்ன ஆகுது? The first term gets cancelled. The second term also gets cancelled. 3x minus 3x cancel ஆயிடும். 5 plus 3 is going to be 8. So from this we have quotient equals x square plus x minus 3 and the remainder is going to be 8. So basically நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம்? You can write x power 4. What is the question? Minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 as quotient, which is x square plus x minus 3. Quotient into divisor என்ன? X square minus x plus 1. X square minus x plus 1. Quotient into divisor plus remainder, which is 8. Okay? Simple. Please copy. இப்போ check whether the first polynomial is the factor of the second. திரும்ப நம்ம அதே தான் பண்ண போறோம். இப்போ factorனா என்ன அர்த்தம்? நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி பார்த்திருக்கோம். If we find alpha and p of alpha equals 0 அப்படினா என்ன அர்த்தம்? The remainder is basically going to be 0. இப்போ ஒரு number divisible னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? If you do 12 divided by 4, you have 4 3s are 12, 0. If the remainder is going to be 0, then it is divisible. So நம்ம எப்படி எழுத போறோம்? If the remainder equals 0, then it is divisible. Okay? So இதுல first question நீங்க போடுங்க, நான் second and third போட போறேன். So இப்போ second question, we have x cube plus 3x plus 1. So that is going to be the divisor. X square 3x plus 1 divided by, always be careful, இந்த இடத்துல x power 4 இருக்கு, இங்க x square இருக்கு. எது dividend, எது divisorனு carefully பார்த்து போடுங்க. So you have 3x power 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. Okay, இப்போ இதை solve பண்ணலாமா? So இப்போ first எதால multiply பண்ண போறேன்? I'm going to multiply by x square. But remember there is also a 3. நமக்கு full தானே cancel ஆகணும். So 3 ஐயும் multiply பண்ணணும். So 3 into x square is going to be 3x power 4. So 3x power 4. Next term, 3x square into 3x is going to be 3 3s are 9. So plus 9 into x square into x is going to be x cube. Then next term, 3x square into 1. So this is going to be plus 3x square. Now we have to subtract. Remember, so in the இடத்துல minus, இங்க minus ஆயிடும், the plus becomes a minus. The first term goes off. 3x power 4, 3x power 4 போயிடும். Then we have 5x cube minus 9x cube. So we have minus 4x cube. In the subtraction la theriyudilla, you have 5x cube minus 9x cube. So 5 minus 9 is minus 4. So minus 4x cube. Then minus 7x square minus 3x square. இப்போ நம்ம எந்த சைனை பார்க்கணும்? இந்த சைன் பார்க்கணும். Plus பார்க்க கூடாது. So minus 7x square minus 3x square is minus 10x square. Now we have a minus 4x cube. So in that line term irukku minus 4x cube. We have only x square here. So I'm going to do minus 4 into x. புரிஞ்சுதா? minus 4x into x square minus 4x into x square is going to give me minus 4x cube, which is what is needed here. புரிஞ்சுதா? So minus, if x square into minus 4x is going to be minus 4x cube. Next, we have minus 4x into 3x. So we have minus 12x square. Then last term minus 4 into 1 is going to be minus 4x. I can also bring this term. So we have plus 2x. Okay, இப்போ இதை subtract பண்ணா என்ன கிடைக்கும்? This becomes a plus, minus becomes a plus again, then minus becomes a plus again. இப்போ மொத்தமா plus ஆயிடுச்சு. So what happens? This gets cancelled. Now we have minus 10x square plus 12x square. So it is going to be 2x square. 2x plus 4x is going to be plus 6x. Okay, 6x. Now we have 2x square, இந்த இடத்துல x square இருக்கு. So we have to add a 2. So இந்த இடத்துலயும் what do you notice? You see that here we have x square, then x, then no x term, constant. So அந்த மாதிரி தான் numeratorலயும் வரப்போகுது. You have x square, x, அதே மாதிரி cubeக்கும் வரும். x cube, x square, x and then a constant. Okay, so இந்த மாதிரி decrease ஆயிட்டே வருதான்னு check பண்ணுங்க. Then 2 பண்ணியாச்சு. Now when I multiply, I have 2x square, then 3x into 2 is going to be plus 6x, then 1 into 2 is going to be plus 2. And I have a 2 here. So you have plus 2. When I subtract this, what do I have? In the இடத்துல minus, இங்கே minus, இங்கேயும் minus. So what happens? This becomes a 0. So if a remainder equals 0, which means x square plus 3x plus 1. அதாவது divisor is a factor. அப்படிதான் எழுதணும். Is a factor of, நம்ம question என்ன? 3x power 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. Okay? Please copy. இப்போ third subsection. Third subsection என்ன? We have x power 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய sums போடுங்க for you to understand. x cube minus 3x plus 1. Illati in the mari at least understand that there is one question like this. Okay. So first I have to multiply by x square. So x cube into x square is going to be x power 5. Then minus 3x into x square is minus 3x cube. Then 1 into x square is plus x square. Okay. Now when I subtract, I have this becomes a minus, this becomes a plus and this becomes a minus. So எதெல்லாம் cancel ஆகும்? x power 5 cancel ஆகுது. x square cancel ஆகுது. Now I have minus 4x cube plus 3x cube. So I have minus x cube plus 0 plus in the இடத்துல 3x போட்டுக்கிறேன். Okay. Now in the quotient I have to do minus 1. x square minus 1. இல்லையா? So இந்த இடத்துல I have minus x cube plus 3x. So in the இடத்துல 0 plus 3x then minus 1. So I can also bring the 1. So plus 1. புரிஞ்சுதா? I am multiplying minus 1 with this whole thing. Okay. So this is going to be, when I subtract, minus becomes a plus. Then this is a 0, this becomes minus and this becomes plus. இப்போ overall என்ன இருக்கு? This is getting cancelled, this is getting cancelled, this is getting cancelled. But this is going to be 1 plus 1. So the remainder equals 2. Since remainder is not equal to 0, we can say that x square minus 3x plus 1 is not a factor. Okay, so this is how you write in your exam. Not a factor of question என்ன? X power 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. Okay, please copy. So question number 4. They've given if two zeros of the polynomial are x power 4. இப்போ ரெண்டு zeros already கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? Alpha and beta they've already given. So how can you first of all find the equation? இப்போ two zeros are going to be 2 plus or minus root 3. So we have alpha equals 2 plus root 3. And beta equals 2 minus root 3. So how do you find the equation? You have alpha plus beta equals 2 plus root 3 plus 2 minus root 3. 2 minus root 3. So this is going to be 4. Then alpha beta equals a plus b into a minus b formula இருக்கு. 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3. So this is going to be a square minus b square. So you have 4 minus 3 which is going to be 1. So what is the equation? X square minus x into sum of zeros which is plus 4 plus product of zeros. So this is going to be x square minus 4x plus 1. So in the equation oda zeros idun kuduttaanga, which means it is already given that x square minus 4x plus 1 is a factor of x power 4 minus 6x cube minus 26x square plus 138x minus 35. அங்க ஒரு 35 இருக்கு, அதை மிஸ் பண்ணிடாதீங்க. So it is given that it is already a factor. இப்போ நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? We have to find other zeros. You see that this is going to be a polynomial of power 4, which means you have 4 zeros. அதுல ரெண்டு zero already கொடுத்துட்டாங்க, which is going to be 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3. You have to find two other zeros. அதை நம்ம எப்படி பண்ண போறோம்? Again we are going to do the long division. You are going to get the remainder to be 0. Quotient வரும். Quotient is splitting the middle term. That's all. Okay. So let's do this. We have x power 4 minus 6x cube minus 26x square plus 138x minus 35 divided by x square minus 4x plus 1. So first of all, I'm going to multiply by x square. And x power 4 இருக்கு. So we have x power 4 minus 4x cube plus x square. Okay, இதெல்லாம் நமக்கு இப்போ தெரியுமா? So when you subtract, here it becomes a plus and here it becomes a minus. So what happens? The first term gets cancelled. Minus 6x cube plus 4x square. So we have minus 2x cube. Then minus 26x square minus x square. So this is minus 27x square. You can bring the next term. So we have 138x. Okay. Now next you have to multiply by minus 2 into x. Correct? If you multiply x square into minus 2x, you're going to get minus 2 into x cube. Okay. So we have minus 2 into x cube. Then minus minus plus side. So plus 4 2s are 8x square. Then we have minus 2x. Okay. So this is going to be, when we subtract, minus becomes a plus, this becomes a minus, and this becomes a plus. Now overall, the first term gets cancelled, and then we have 27x square minus 8x square. So minus minus plus minus idom. So we have minus 35x square. 138 plus 2 is going to be 140. So 140x in that minus 35. Now I have to multiply by minus 35. When we do that, we have minus 35x square. Then minus into minus plus 35 into 4. 35 into 4. 5 4s are 20. 2 4 3s are 12. 13 14. So we have 140x minus 35. Now when you subtract, the minus becomes a plus. Plus becomes a minus and minus becomes a plus. இப்போ என்னாச்சு? The whole term is getting cancelled and the remainder equals 0. நம்ம தான் already factor னு சொல்லிட்டோமே. இப்போ what is the quotient? Quotient equals x square minus 2x minus 35. இப்போ இது splitting the middle term பண்ணணும் to find what the zeros are. So we see that the product of zeros is going to be minus 35 and we want the sum of zeros to be minus 2. So 5 7s are பண்ணலாமா? So minus 7 5. So when you split the middle term, we have x square minus 7x plus 5x minus 35 equals 0. So this is going to be x common adutha x minus 7 and x minus 7. Inge plus 5 equals 0. So we have x equals 7 and x equals 5. The other, the other two zeros are 7 and 5. Okay, simple. Okay. Now, last question. If the polynomial, இந்த மாதிரி question வந்து 10th standardல final examல எனக்கு கேட்டாங்க. So உங்களுக்கும் கேட்பாங்க. இது omitted portion தான், but still it's better to know. Okay, if you know this, it will be very very helpful. இப்போ என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கு? If the polynomial, so this is the dividend, is divided by another polynomial. இப்போ இது divisor. The remainder comes out to be x plus a. நமக்கு என்ன தெரியும்? Dividend equals quotient into divisor plus remainder. இந்த formula தெரியுமா? இப்போ நம்மளோட dividend என்ன? It is going to be x power 4 minus 6x cube plus 16x square minus 25x plus 10 equals quotient என்ன நம்ம இன்னும் கண்டுபிடிக்கல. So quotient into divisor, which is going to be x square minus 2x plus k plus remainder என்ன? It is given that it is going to be x plus a. இப்போ நான் என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? I'm going to take this x plus a to the other side. So what do I have? X power 4 minus 6x cube plus 16x square minus 25x plus 10 minus x minus a. மொத்தமா அந்த பக்கம் கொண்டு போனா we have minus x minus a equals x square minus 2x plus k times the quotient. இப்போ என்னாச்சு? நம்மளோட new dividend is going to be x power 4 minus 6x cube plus 16x square minus, இப்போ இந்த இடத்துல என்ன இருக்கு? You see that there is minus 25x minus x. So this becomes minus 26x then plus 10 minus a. So this is going to be our new dividend. Okay, reminder already கொடுத்திருக்குனா இந்த மாதிரி எழுதி you have to find your new dividend. So this is going to be x square minus 2x plus k times q of x. புரிஞ்சுதா? Now we are going to divide. So we have x power 4 minus 6x cube plus 16x square minus 26x plus 10 minus a. The plus 10 minus a is going to be the constant. Okay, divided by x square minus 2x plus k. We have to find the value of k and a. Okay, so இப்போ first x square ஆல multiply பண்ணா I have x power 4 minus 2x cube plus kx square. Okay, the k பார்த்தோன்னே don't panic. So minus minus becomes a plus, then plus becomes a minus. இது நமக்கு தெரியும். The first term gets cancelled. So if you have minus 6x cube plus 2x square. So this is going to be minus 4x cube. Then 16x square. இப்போ நான் x square common எடுத்தா this becomes 16 minus k and the next term comes down. So minus 26x. இப்போ என்ன ஆகும்? I have to multiply by 4x. Correct? So we have minus 4x cube plus 4 2s are 8x square minus 4kx. Now again when I subtract this, minus becomes a plus, plus becomes a minus and minus becomes a plus. So the first term gets cancelled, which is our motive. Now next we have x square times 16 minus k minus 8, correct? Then we have here plus x into minus 26 plus 4k. Okay, now I'm going to bring this 10 minus a. So plus 10 minus a. Now I this step மட்டும் simplify பண்ணிக்கிறேன். So this is going to be x square times 16 minus 8 என்ன 8 minus k plus இந்த இடத்துல it remains the same 26 plus 4k plus 10 minus a. Okay, now I have 8 minus k இங்க இருக்கு. இந்த இடத்துல x square இங்க x square. So I have to add plus 8 minus k in the quotient. Okay, now this becomes x square into 8 minus k. Next term என்ன minus 2x into 8 minus k. 8 minus k ஓட multiply பண்ணணும். So minus 2x into 8 minus k is going to be minus 2x into 8 minus k, then plus k into 8 minus k. Now when I subtract, இந்த ஸ்டெப்பும் ஒன்று தான். Okay, please don't get confused. So this becomes a minus, the minus becomes a plus and plus becomes a minus. இப்போ overall என்ன ஆகும், the first term gets cancelled and I'll be left with x common எடுத்தா I have minus 26 plus 4k plus 2 into 8 minus k. Okay, இந்த இடத்துல உள்ள multiply பண்றேன். This is going to be the x term plus constants என்ன 10 minus a minus k into 8 minus k. So this is going to be the remainder. இப்போ questionல என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கு, the remainder is already 0 னு கொடுத்திருக்கு. So let's equate the remainder that we just got and equate that to 0. So if I simplify the remainder, I have x into 26 plus 4k. இதை உள்ள multiply பண்ணா I have plus 16 minus 2k. Then plus இங்க என்ன இருக்கு 10 minus a minus 8k plus k square. So this is going to be our remainder. இப்போ இதை 0 க்கு equate பண்ணா I see that the x coefficient is also a 0 and the constant is also a 0, correct? So this is equal to 0 na, we have 0x plus 0. If I equate the coefficients, I'll have minus 26 plus 16. So from this we have minus 26 plus 4k plus 16, 4k plus 16 minus 2k equals 0. This is equation. And the next equation is going to be 10 minus a minus 8k, 10 minus a minus 8k plus k square equals 0. So this is another equation. Okay, Punjada? Okay, so let's find the value of k from this. So we have minus 26 plus 16 is going to be minus 10. 4 minus 2 is going to be plus 2k equals 0. So we have 2k equals 10 and k equals 5. Okay, இப்போ இதை இங்க substitute பண்ணி a கண்டுபிடிக்கலாமா? When I take a to the other side, I have a equals 10 minus 8k plus k square. So a equals 10 minus 8 into 5 plus 5 square. So this is going to be 10 minus 40 plus 25. 25 plus 10 and 35 minus 40. So this is going to be minus 5. So we have also found the value of a. Okay, so this is how you solve such questions. First என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கேன் பார்த்துட்டு அதை substitute பண்ணிட்டு find the new dividend and then equate the remainder. Okay, this is not there for your final exam, but suppose கேட்டா you should know how to solve. Okay, all the best. Bye.